Hi, this is Mark Thayer. Thanks for tuning in. This is my YouTube channel on studio lighting for still life and product. And today we're going to talk about 5 ways to support fill cards and reflector cards on your set. We're going to start very small. This is a T-pin. You get 100 of these in a box for a couple of bucks at office supply or art supply store. And I use it as a kickstand. I have this very small silver card, which might likely sit on my set. If I set the kickstand like that, all the way out, card stands nearly vertically, and I can lean it back just by pushing the pin through the card. Fully adjustable and cheap. Okay, that's one. Number 2, the Manfrotto double-ended clamp. I'm sure there's an official name, I don't know what it is. It looks like office supplies, but because it's made by Manfrotto, it means it's photography equipment, which means it's expensive for what it is. But it's really handy for small to medium-ish size cards. It's a kickstand, again, fully adjustable. Lean the card back. You can also use it laying down like this, and if you slide the clamp to the bottom of the card, it stands vertically. If you slide the clamp up the card, you can lean it back. Really handy. Next, a larger card, an A-clamp. Home Depot, about $1. It holds the card pretty well, but the downside is that it's not adjustable. It's vertical or it's laying down, and there's really nothing in between. But it has its uses. Black gaffer's tape on it to prevent unwanted reflections, which now means it's photography equipment, which means it's no longer $1. It's now $15 on my website at, no, I'm kidding. It's still $1. We can go back to our double-ended clamp to support a larger card. It doesn't have the weight to support it by itself. If we clamp a card into the other end of the clamp, I'll get there. It's now has put a little bit of weight back there, and now it's adjustable and will support a somewhat larger card. One tool, same tool, different use. That was 3. Number 4, let's go to a bigger card. This guy. This is a flex arm. It has 3 knuckles, which allow you to adjust it in really infinite ways. Spring clamp on this end. This end I have a gaffer grip, which I clamp directly to my set table, if possible. It's nice because there's not a stand, another stand to be in the way around your set, but it might get in your way. If it's in your way, you use the same rig on a stand. Same rig, spring clamp, flex arm, into a knuckle onto a C-stand. Of course, now there's a stand, an additional stand in my set, which I'm likely to trip over. So first, this is my first choice, and this is my fallback position. That was 4. Number 5 is the big boy on the block, right here. We want to support a much larger card. We use a quacker clamp, also known as a duckbill clamp. I like to say quacker. It uses this vice grip kind of arrangement here to grab onto it, like that. Big wide jaws, and they won't crush the card. If you use something small like this, it's going to crush the card, it's going to break away, it's going to fall on the floor. These nice wide jaws, you set the card in, clamp it down, and even if you go to a horizontal position, the card doesn't break away and fall on the floor. Number 5. Well, that was it. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Mark Thayer. If you'd like to subscribe, I would very much appreciate that. Leave a comment, ask a question, start a conversation. I'm sure that there are a million other ways to support cards in the studio. These are just 5 of my favorites. So thanks again for tuning in.